Okay, so what did this SaaS product called Omnisend do right around here to explosively grow their MRR? Well, it has everything to do with this graph that seems to explode right around the same time in parallel. And this graph is obviously their organic traffic analytics. So we're talking about SEO here. And if you don't know Omnisend, it's an email marketing software. So it's a super saturated market with big competitors around email marketing, right? So given this rapid scale in such a market, I did a breakdown of Omnisend's SEO strategy. Here are the top 3 takeaways. Let's start with the biggest one. You have to focus on AI and make it your number 1 priority, according to the founder of Omnisend. And yeah, I know it sounds kind of controversial for some of you, and initially it was for me as well, but it turns out it's actually a good starting point, because if you keep AI in mind, you have to reverse engineer some things around doing SEO to prepare for the future of AI. Let me explain. Because in the next future, more and more people will use AI-related products, such as AI-based search engines like Gemini of Google, because in the future, people will use AI to search for content or even for tools like Omnisend, as you can see here in this example, right? You see the answer Gemini gives to the question, what are the best email marketing platforms? And Gemini answers with Klaviyo and Omnisend. Now, there are hundreds of other tools, but Gemini picked these 2, and the rest aren't even visible. Now, not only that, but if we specifically look at the current search engine of Google, they're also incorporating Gemini more and more into its search results as well. So, for example, search on what are the best email marketing platforms. This is the result. And this time you see Bravo and HubSpot, right? Now, and this is exactly why SEO isn't dead. In fact, why SEO will become your main priority in 2025. Because here's a fun fact. AI actually scrapes the internet, and Gemini in specific looks at the first top 10 positions in the search results and will create an answer based on those 10. So if you're not in the top 10, you're basically out. So you will have to do SEO in order to rank high in Google, specifically in the top 10, in order to be even considered being included in AI-related search results in the future. Now, the question is, how do you do it? According to Omnisend's founder, the key is to build a big pile of referring domains to help increase your DA, your domain authority. And this isn't new, but it still applies today. Writing good content isn't simply enough. It's mandatory, yes, but it will not move the needle for you. You have to increase your DA to actually get higher rankings with your content. And this is something Omnisend highly invested in. And now they have a DA of 86, which is super high. And we actually did the same with my product user feedback tool, Upvote, and we currently have a domain authority of 75, which isn't bad at all, with almost 1 million backlinks and over 1,000 linking sites. So I would say we're on the right track. Now, what did Omnisend do to reach such a high domain authority? And by the way, I will make a video on how we did it, but here's how Omnisend did it. So the first strategy, they manually reach out to other blogs to write guest posts for them. And one of the best hacks actually is to offer an affiliate deal on top of a free guest post as well. So, everyone needs good content on the site, sure. But if you can also offer them revenue share, almost no one will say no to that. So go to told.io or Rewardful. I've linked those below. Start your affiliate program and either write content yourself or hire a copywriter. Reach out to high domain authority blogs and offer them an amazing deal by providing good quality content and a nice, 20 or 30% revenue share through your affiliate program. And especially if you look at the most top 10 results, you see these so-called listicle articles from bigger players with a high domain authority rating, right? So for example, you have PC Mag or Forbes, and they all actually use affiliate partnerships to determine who to include in their blog posts. So if you even want to be considered being added into one of these high performing blog posts, you simply have to have an affiliate program. Now, the second thing they did And another great way to attract backlinks is by writing your own content that is highly shareable. So think of writing extensive research posts, reports, or ebooks. Now, we at Upvote actually uncovered a third strategy I want to add in this video as well, which is actually one of my favorite SEO hacks. So here's what you do. You go and find blog posts where your former competitors are mentioned. So tools that are, either being acquired and sunsetted or just failed and went out of business, right? Because finding those means the owner of the blog has a problem, right? They have a 404, a broken link on their blog, and they all hate it. So what you can do, you can simply send an email and say, hey, found your blog post, and did you know product X is gone and now you have a 404? I've wrote a piece of content about our business as a replacement. You can just copy paste it or feel free to adjust it. And by the way, here's an affiliate link for a lifetime revenue share of 30%. Now, I will guarantee you almost always they will respond and edit the blog post, which results in you getting another valuable backlink. So in short, SEO is still relevant, and it becomes even more relevant with the future where AI will play a more prominent role. So go and invest in your content strategy. And as always, if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, check my free weekly newsletter, link down below, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.